Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we're looking at a tech talk on cloud services are having a measurable impact on businesses, especially during the COVID days. And this tech talk, we're here to learn from Nutanix on how their customers are able to improve their time to market, reduce operational costs, and be able to increase their process efficiency and growing their businesses. It is all about building your own true hybrid cloud infrastructure with Nutanix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by Mohsin Raza Khan, SE Manager, Nutanix, Saudi Arabia, who's joining us. As the head of systems engineering team in Nutanix, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Bahrain region, Mohsin is leveraging his 16 years of experience for digitally connected enterprises, technology ecosystems, and regional partnerships to reimagine IT industry in KSA and help the organizations get positive outcomes for their business goals aligned with the Vision 2030. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohsin, for joining us. Over to you.
Hello, my name is Mohsin Raza Khan, and I'm Manager System Engineering at Nutanix. If you're an organization that strives for excellence in what they do, want to be the #1 business in their industry, and consider IT to be the enabler for their business, I want you to think along with me. How can cloud help me make my organization the best workplace to work for, with IT services available on demand, freedom from my vendor lock-in, and IT operations to be the best performing, robust, and fastest unit of my organization? Unfortunately, IT is complex. There are manually managed infrastructure. Your IT operations teams cannot quickly provision and deploy applications, and they have an ongoing struggle to keep applications and data secure and compliant. Your slow infrastructure rollout hinders the scaling for growth, and there are unpredictable operations that cause excess cost and unplanned outages resulting into downtimes. Your IT staff always has less time because they're engaged in operations and they do not have time for innovation. Cloud has reset IT expectations. With cloud, you can deploy your applications in less than a few minutes. You can use and pay for just what you need, only when you need it. Your infrastructure gets better with the software upgrades. And with one-click simplicity, you are not concentrating on the low-level infrastructure details, rather innovating your business services. What's in it for the organization? Public cloud offers the agility, the fractional consumption on the cost and the usage. And there is a trend for the CIOs to consider cloud as their acceptable IT business model. Cloud provides the shared security, but on the best practices implementation. And the course for the transition to public cloud is set. However, private clouds are not going away. You have legacy applications that have proven performance, and they do not have cloud native architecture. That is not born in the cloud. They're meant for the private cloud. Your enterprise applications have predictable cost models. You have customized those applications for your business needs. You have more control and security, and you're able to protect applications and data as you want, not based on the shared security models. And that causes the regulatory concerns, where if you do not host your infrastructure with the security and controls in place within Saudi Arabia, there are regulatory concerns. How can I get benefit of both? Nutanix asked various organizations worldwide how they are adopting a hybrid cloud model. And what we learned was they're doing it one step at a time. The first step is the direction. 86% of respondents consider hybrid cloud the ideal operating model. However, to use that model, they're leveraging hyperconverged infrastructure. In order to manage their resources from the software, they want to decommission their non-cloud enabled data centers. Global IT teams are planning for substantial infrastructure changes. They foresee on an average a 5-year hybrid cloud increase of more than 37% points compared to the last year, and a corresponding 15-point drop in non-cloud enabled data centers. Today, organizations are looking at having greater control of IT and assets, the flexibility to meet dynamic business requirements, and better support for their customers and remote workers, especially after the COVID days. The businesses running hybrid environments are planning more strategic initiatives for after the pandemic. More flexible workplaces are being set up. There is a need and demand for stronger business continuity plans, and operations needs to be simplified. The global pandemic has raised its profile and fueled cloud adoption. 76% of respondents consider IT to be the most strategic unit after COVID-19. 46% of respondents said they increased their hybrid cloud investment as a direct result of pandemic. What we believe is that enterprise IT needs both private and public clouds. Private cloud with its predictability, higher performance, compliance control, and meeting the regulations. Yet with public clouds, you get the elasticity, ease of use, consumption model, and the choice between the hyperscalers. You need a unified hybrid cloud integration between these two clouds. What does technology offer? Technology that you need. There needs to be a unified platform using consistent constructs and skill set. There should be seamless migration and elasticity between clouds. There should be an integration natively built in within the services through the API integrations. And your applications should be portable across different clouds with no lock-in. Why Nutanix? Nutanix innovates technology through software. Nutanix builds the infrastructure which gives you the freedom of choice from the hardware perspective, from the usage of hyperscalers, and your applications are stitched together through the REST API calls, providing you a single operating system across multiple clouds, giving you a unified and simplified operations. Nutanix carries an image of functionality and quality as per Gartner. Nutanix helps you modernize your data center by building an enterprise cloud that provides you the compute, storage, virtualization, and networking services across different hyperscalers in the same way you are running them in your private cloud. You can run your applications at any scale in any cloud using the Nutanix operating system. So what we believe is that hybrid cloud needs to have a control of private cloud, yet the frictionlessness of public cloud. And your data should be available to be synchronized across two different sites whenever you need your services. You can rent your public services and you can rent or own your private cloud services. However, the first step is the hyperconverged infrastructure. You need to have an infrastructure which is software defined so that you could build your application delivery models, you could build your business continuity models, you can have a showback, you can have automation and provisioning, and you can have your own self-service portal for your application owners to be able to request the infrastructure on demand. Once you have taken that step of being an infrastructure provider, then the next step is to align with your business in becoming a profit center rather than the cost center, where you can build your platforms as a services, you can build your infrastructure services within your own organization or outside the organization, and you can reflect back on the core services that your software-defined infrastructure provides. Once you have your business models aligned, you will focus on building a continuous innovation and continuous development model by building a cloud services operator model, building a multi-cloud, hybrid cloud story, and using DevOps as an initiative for your service excellence. Nutanix offers a single cloud platform combining data center services for storage, networking, business continuity DR, DevOps services for your cloud native public cloud application architectures, automation, Kubernetes, database as a service, desktop services for your digital workplaces, for your workforce to work from anywhere, desktop as a service and virtual desktop infrastructure, a digital hyper-converged infrastructure services which can be managed through the software, allowing you to have a single one-click interfacing between private and public clouds. The use cases are various. You can run it for your enterprise applications. At the same time, you can run it for your cloud native applications. You can build for production workloads. You can build for remote office, batch offices, and user computing databases, IoT. And then I will leave you with an interface where you can experience your own cloud, the ultimate cloud inside experience. Nutanix.com/one platform where you can do a test drive using your own services, your own virtual machines, build a small stack there and test it. Thank you very much.